I think what we have here in Hollywood is high art. It's
Party time! Sparkle time!
morning. Time to go make a movie. Action! What the fuck?
Hey guys!
Hi!
I'm Jerry from JUST did IT Thailand. สวัสดีครับ I just watched the film yesterday. You know what? It was bonkers and crazy in a good way. Also like tribute to the good old Hollywood and also dreamers like us. Well, how was it like to work with the one and only Damien Chazelle?
Unbelievable. He is, in my opinion, a perfect director. Someone who really trusts the people he works with and lets them have free rein to explore and find things, but then also has a very strong vision and he knows how to execute. So you feel completely safe in his hands, but you also feel like total freedom to do and try anything. It's the perfect work balance, I think.
Listen up! Who wants to see me fight a fucking snake?
Fuck yeah!
Yeah, Diego, this is your first English language film and also first time being nominated in the big stages like the Golden Globes. Are there any like first timers for you in this one?
More first times, yeah, a lot. First time in Australia, first time doing press junket, first time working with someone that I admire that much like Margot or Damian or Brad. So yeah, this is literally some kind of virginity losing situation. Something like that.
What do you say we come in for my close-up now?
Yeah, Margot, I love that scene where you're in the kinescope studio where you have to do the crying. Like, how can you do that? Like, it's just suddenly like that, like, bam, switch it on like that?
Well, I worked on a soap for 3 years, so I kind of got that muscle down. I got that technique down pat because you don't have a lot of time on a soap to shoot a scene, where we might have the luxury to spend 2 weeks on a scene on a big Hollywood film. When you're doing a soap, you shoot a 3-minute scene in 5 minutes, so you've got to be ready with the tears.
The moving pictures magic trick.
I mean, this is the movie that pays tribute to the films, the Hollywood. I mean, I want to ask you guys, like, what are the films that brought you into the acting career? Like, what's the favorite film?
I had a kind of selection of videos, like VCRs at home that I would just watch on repeat. So I'd say I watched a lot of Goldie Hawn films and I love her kind of comedy. Robin Hood Men in Tights was my absolute favorite film when I was a little kid. The Fifth Element, Mulan, yeah, and then like I said, a lot of Goldie Hawn films. Yeah.
Mulan, I love that.
I love it.
Yeah, for me was Goodfellas. Let's say that.
All time, right? All time favorite, like Martin Scorsese and everything. Well, for me, it's like The Godfather. You can argue on that.
Okay, you guys are listing cool movies. If I knew we were going to list cool movies, I have a very different list. Okay, I'll give you
Mulan
some.
is such a
I'll
cool
give you
movie.
some like Rossellini and Fellini and Kubrick.
It's
and
not a competition.
I'll throw in
it's
some
like
Vida.
that.
How about that? I didn't know we were going highbrow. Okay.
Well, you know what? Like another my favorite film is La La Land, and I love it that this film is also like a spiritual sequel to it, and I love it how big the scale of it is. I mean, tell me how big the sets and the costume are.
Huge. I mean, I've never seen anything like what we experienced on Babylon. Everything was done practically. There was very few moments of CGI, and to actually be in a film of this scale where it's practically there in front of you is such a rarity these days and getting even rarer. But it was impossible not to be immersed in that world because it was literally all around you. And when we would do a scene where there's 700 extras doing a battle sequence behind you with explosions and all that, that was all happening for real. If we had like a crazy party scene with all this explicit stuff happening, that's all happening around us. So it was very immersive and very, very fun. And I think you kind of feel that energy when you watch this movie, particularly in a cinema. It's a whole sensory overload.
I always want to be part of something bigger. I just have to say that it's sad that everyone is saying like I don't know if I'm going to like act or like work in a movie like this again because this is my first one. So I hope I could be one day in another set like this, but I think it's going to be hard.
It's really hard to top.
Yeah.
Yeah, finger crossed for the Oscars for you guys. You know.
Thank you.
Yeah, hopefully like everyone will enjoy it. I mean, this is a spectacular event for movie-going experience. It's like it's not just for the critics. It's all for us, for the movie lovers.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, no, this is a movie for audience.
We are going to be more than they ever bargained for.
And I'm going to bed.
Thank you. Bye-bye, guys.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
ถ้าคุณรักภาพยนตร์ก็อย่าลืมกดซับกดแชร์กดไลค์และกดปุ่มกระดิ่งแจ้งเตือนเอาไว้เพื่อไม่ให้พลาดหลากคอนเทนต์สุด Exclusive เจาะลึกถึงหนังกว่าใครที่เดียวที่จอดอ Just Do It พิมพ์ Just และ It ภาษาอังกฤษส่วนดูภาษาไทย